Good morning, Bryan. Really appreciate you coming on at 6 in the morning on a Saturday. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm glad I like you.
The reason I invited you on is because I saw a win from you in the copywriting campus. Could you explain what that was about?
Yeah, so it was actually a variety of wins. Some small, or mostly were, in my opinion, smaller wins. But the bigger one was probably the one that stood out for you. The smaller wins were various things. I do graphic design and various other things, if you will. And that's where the smaller wins came from. The bigger win came from a business that made some additional revenue from his first startup business and took that revenue and wanted to create another business. And essentially what I did with that client was started a discovery project. We nailed down everything that we felt he needed and in order. And because it is a lot of work and it's a newer business, it's actually a biweekly retainer, and it's about 2,300. So that was really nice to land.
How did the real world contribute to you acquiring that client?
Oh man, it's funny. So for those that don't know, I'm an old guy. I'm 39. So my professional experience it's really humbling, the experience, because when you're my age and you've done the things I've done in terms of business management and leading people and just being successful essentially in your own right from a 9 to 5 perspective, and then you turn around and you join the real world, because they say this all the time. What's $50 a month, right? I joined it just to see, what else I could learn, because I thought I knew it all, and I was surprisingly humbled in the fact that I didn't. And a lot of the takeaways I took from the real world come from the copywriting campus, and the professor there. He goes into what a discovery project is and all these different layers of essentially looking at a business from the outside, determining what their needs are, and getting on that sales call with them, fleshing it out, and really adding value to them so that they can grow, and in turn, obviously, you can get paid. But it's really hard to put into words, and I didn't think it would be. I'm like, oh, this shit's going to be easy, but it's really hard. The information you get is so invaluable, but at the same time, it's so like, why didn't I think of that kind of thing, and I think it really helped me in terms of, because I'm not a sales call kind of person, you know what I mean? So it really helped me in kind of the process in which a sales call should flow, if that makes sense. At least in my mind, it did. It really helped me with, I didn't even know what copywriting was before I joined the real world. And it allowed me to add another layer to my arsenal, so to speak, in terms of how I can help a client grow. Put it plain and simple, it's been invaluable with the things that the professors teach. I don't want to obviously give anything away or whatnot, but if you put in the work and so my first month, all I did was study. That's all I did. I was soaking up information and putting it into practice and reviewing everybody's work, including my own. And when you do those things like they tell you to, you're gonna see your rewards. Some people it's a lot quicker than others. Some people it's a lot longer than others. But if you take the lessons given and you put them into practice, you can't fail. That's my long-winded answer to that.